for people who are starting venture firms or in venture firms today is that the best time to increase your market share is during uncertain times. All right, the last 5 years, going back to the end of 2022, wasn't a great time to increase your market share because what does everyone do? They put their foot on the pedal, right? And they invest as much money as fast as they can, and they put it, it's all that stuff, and mostly momentum investing, and you don't gain market share. You gain market share in times like this when people are really uncertain where to put money. Now, everyone knows that everyone's putting money into generative AI, but where else? Where else are they putting it in? What subsectors of generative AI are they putting it in? So, times like this is when you want to become an expert in some subsectors and get early to those markets. And if you can get early to those markets, right, you can gain market share on your competitors. For us, examples are we went to China really early. I think Sequoia was there, maybe Excel was there. We went to India very early. Bessemer was there, and maybe Sequoia was there. There's a common theme. Sequoia's there, right? They're there early. So we got there early, and those both became really important platforms with us. We were in Israel starting in the 1990s, and it's become a great platform for us. We're later to Europe, but now we're building that out. But again, this is why you want to move with conviction into markets early. That's the only way you make money in venture. You don't make money in venture when you're investing alongside the herd.
So, okay, we're in uncertain times. Is that safe to say?
I would say it's uncertain times. I sit in a partner meeting with my partners, and we're not, everyone's not sure where this market's going. But I always say this is great. This is actually Lightspeed was built during uncertain times. This is the best time for us.
Right. And a lot of people say that it's not only that, well, you've just said it's the best time to grow market share, but a lot of people also say it's a great time to invest. Let's take an uncertain time tangent for a moment and talk to me about, like, what are you doing in these uncertain times at Lightspeed? What do you think other firms should be doing above and beyond, what you just said, which is look at markets and see if you can grow your market share? But what are some other tips, tricks, and thoughts about how to navigate this period of time? Because it's a great time to invest, hard time to raise money from LPs, blah, blah, blah. Right?
Yeah. So, I mean, we raised our funds, so we're not focusing a lot right now on LPs. I mean, we always are talking to LPs, but we just raised a bunch of money last year. So we're talking about investing. Now, first of all, number one, we're not market timers. So we don't want to go in and out of the market when the market's hot or cold or whatever. And in fact, when the market's really hot, you should probably invest less, but you don't. And when the market's cold, you want to pull back. It's just the opposite of what Warren Buffett taught us, right? So I think these vintages, 2023, 2024, if the prices continue to adjust, will be really good venture vintages. So stay in the market, keep investing. Number two is, you got to get to markets early. You can't just say I'm gonna invest in generative AI, and because I'm doing that, I'm going to have great performance. You better find some subsectors that you can get to before your competitors and get in some of the early best companies, right? That's the only way you win. Now, the way you do that internally is you got to tell the team, to your partners, educate each other. Go out and some of you become experts, and then bring that back and educate all of us so we can win as a team, right? And we can learn from each other. And that's, we don't have any superstars at Lightspeed. We never have, and that's not our MO. Our MO has always been teamwork and educating each other. And I would say in today's market, you really want to have teamwork and build that conviction in certain areas and get there first.